Hi, my name is Daron Farmer. You know, I come from a great Christian home. Even as a child, raised up to, Mom and Dad always taught us kids how to sing and play and open our hearts up to ministry, just flowing into the anointing. I really depend on the anointing. Talent will take you so far, but the anointing is what causes the atmosphere to change. It's really not someone singing pretty, but and that's really what I depend on. When I was a child, you know, I didn't have a lot of confidence, but I had a father who taught me to stand up for myself, stand up for what I believe. And I remember growing up at a younger place in my life where I had different ones telling me that I would never be used of God, and God could never use me. So in many ways, there was a time in my life where I felt that, I believed that. I finally had to get past with those words that were said over me, and I had to realize everybody else may have said no, but Jesus said yes. And I'm so thankful that this God of all creation saw something in me when nobody else could. And I don't know why, but He does. The theme of this project, Reinvent Me, it makes me think of the place that even me and my wife were almost 13 years ago, in a broken marriage and at a place of no hope, no communication. And I was broken, but she was broken too. Our focus was more on things we wanted rather than things that God wanted for us to have together. And before I knew it, I had a wife who was saying, "I don't love you anymore." And before I knew it, I was in a place where I didn't understand. I remember when she took everything. The house was empty. I had the house, she had everything else. But I remember walking in that empty house and God speaking to me while I was crying out to Him on my face in the floor, and Him saying, "Son, if you don't put me first, I'll take everything else you've got." I can't tell you that I'm perfect. My wife, Ashley, she'll never tell you she's perfect. And but we can say is almost 13 years later, how God has took what the enemy meant for bad and turned it around for good. He reinvented us. He can reinvent you and make you all over again if you give Him the opportunity. Give Him, say, "God, here I am. If you can use me, change me." You know, people in churches and conferences, places we get to minister to, that's what I hope people take back with them.